Oakley dokley. Episode 4. The continuation. Let's have a look-see. None in Gridania can doubt your worth going, but to receive such praise from the Elder Seedseer herself? And nor is that the half of it. She chose you to play the role of an emissary? For God's sake, you, an outsider? Do you have any idea what this means? But of course you don't. You are not forest-born, which is rather the point. Mistake me not, I think you worthy, but your selection is all but unprecedented, and I'll wager you have not the faintest inkling what is required of you. There are preparations the emissary must needs complete ahead of time. I suggest you consult Mione regarding the matter. She is overseeing the arrangement for the event. Now you'd best get going. The ceremony cannot commence without the emissary. Oh, and going? Don't make a hash of this. Yeesh. Big event time. I certainly remember getting the mask, that is the reward from this quest, but I don't remember it being in any way important. Just another one of those things where it's incredibly amusing. Just what parts of the story I just don't comprehend. Well, well, if it isn't the emissary herself. Had I known you were coming, I would have baked a pie. You truly are full of surprise going. Next you'll be telling me you're one of the Warriors of Light, back from a half-a-decade-long holiday. But let's speak of preparations. As you doubtless already know, Green Bliss is an age-old ceremony for strengthening the bond between man and elemental. These days, though, the name also refers to the festival at large. In the ceremony, the emissary serves as a conduit, a bridge between the people and the guardians of the Twelveswood. Suffice it to say, it is no small responsibility, nor does the Elder Seedseer choose mankind's representative on a whim. Seldom in history have non-forestborn been chosen for the role, which should give you an idea of the magnitude of the honor being accorded to you. For your part, you're required to wear a ceremonial artifact, which is presently in the keeping of Timber Master Beaton. Go to the Carpenter's Guild and collect it from the man, then return to me for further instructions. Aye aye. So you are the emissary to be. Mione sent word that you would be coming to collect the ceremonial artifact. The good news is that it's ready, painstakingly crafted by these very hands and from the rarest of materials. Take it, along with this warning. Get so much as a scratch on the thing, and I shall make an unceremonial artifact out of you. Back from your trip to the Carpenter's Guild? Let's see what you have in that box. Ah, this is by far the finest Manoa mask I've ever laid eyes upon. The Timber Master has truly outdone himself this time. In case he didn't mention it, the mask is crafted from consecrated lumber rendered up by the guardian tree, solely for use in the ceremony. In other words, it is priceless. Mother bids you to handle it with care. And with that, your preparations are complete. The venue should just about be in order as well, and if you have any questions, now's the time to ask them. Now that you have the Manoa mask, all that's left is to participate in the ceremony. Perchance you are feeling nervous, but never fear. Despite all the pomp surrounding the role, there really is nothing to being an emissary. All you are required to do is wear the mask, stand up straight, and look dignified. The more involved aspects of the proceedings will be handled by others. Simple, no? The ceremony will be held at Miketo's amphitheater. When you're ready, make yourself known to the caretaker there, a woman named Estain. Oh, and be sure to wear your mask, or she may not recognize you. Now off you go, going, and good luck. I put this mask on, it's gonna... Dang, they look cool. I think... Yeah, the clothing looks like dancer clothing. I could be mistaken though. I am definitely not any kind of expert in regards to the clothing of this game. Ah, you must be the emissary. I see that you've come prepared. That is well. I've been instructed to escort you to the place. Please follow me.
Look! The elder Cecia.
12 bless her heart!
May she find favor with the elementals. This radiance. Could it be a crystal of light? Tell me true, has the Mother Crystal revealed herself to you? Did you bask in her light? Have you, perchance, experienced sensations akin to ether sickness of late? That Hydaelyn would speak directly to this woman. There once were dauntless adventurers who fought in the name of Eorzea. When the primals threatened to bleed the land dry, these brave men and women rose to face them. When the Garlean Empire resumed its war of conquest, they rushed to the realm's defense. And when it was foretold that Dalamud would fall, they fought with all their strength to deliver us from certain doom. Yet as strong and as brave as they were, they, like so many, disappeared amidst the flames at Cartano. None have forgotten the heroes who gave all for the sake of a realm not their own. Yet when we try to recall their names, we find the pages of our memories are blank, as if bleached by the sun. And when we try to recall their faces, we see them only in silhouette, as if they stood betwixt us and a blinding glare. Hence have these heroes come to be known as the Warriors of Light. Beholding you, illuminated by the glow of the crystal, I could not help but be reminded of them. The crystal has chosen you for a purpose. Trust to its guiding light, and all shall be revealed to you in good time. Though none can say for certain what the future will bring, it is my belief that you may yet play a telling role in the tale of this great realm. For the power of the echo resides within you.
Flames to the fore! Victory belongs to the bold! Show those Imperial whore sons what we're made of!
The left flank buckles. Divert the barracudas. Bid them hold that position, though it costs them their lives.
The yellow serpents are in need of succor. Pray, send the white wolves to their aid. The adventurers risk life and limb for our cause. We must not fail them.
Is aught amiss?
No, it is nothing.
Bloody hells! The barrier won't go down so easily! Eyes forward!
We are being watched.
Raging Bull, calling Bloodthorn! Bloodthorn, respond! Respond, damn you! Ah!
Raging Bull, this is Mad Snake. Respond.
Ryder, this is Raging Bull. What news?
We're surrounded by a blaze. There is no way out. God preserve, what is that thing?
What's going on? Speak to me!
God damn it! We cannot hold much longer.
Mad Snake! Mad Snake! Answer me! Damn it! Damn it all to the seventh hell!
What of the barracudas? Can they not be reached?
Sorry, Admiral. Shell's not working.
What of our own?
I cannot say, my lady. That monstrosity appears to be disrupting our communications.
We must keep trying. Call till they respond.
Yes, my lady.
Admiral, General, we can do no more. We must give the order to withdraw.
I will not forsake Louis Soir!
General, please. Victory may belong to the bold, but there will be no victor this day. You know this to be true. Let us not sacrifice lives in vain. The adventurers fight bravely, but to no avail. Let them withdraw, and let us be the ones to stand with Louis Soir.
Belay previous orders. All Maelstrom units are commanded to fall back, effective immediately. Give the foreign levy priority. Let the main host cover their retreat, and bring up the rear.
Damn it! Relay the order. All flames are to withdraw. I don't care if our link cells are useless. You still have a working pair of legs, don't you? Well, use them, you bloody half-wit!
The outcome of this battle was long since decided. Better to retreat now than risk a massacre. This dark, stifling presence. Who or what? We go to take our place beside Archon Louis Soir. To your positions.
That I should live to behold Bahamut once more. Magnificent. The eons of imprisonment have only made him hungrier. I am aware of them. Pay them no mind. They are powerless to act. It has begun. Soon the planet will regain its true form. Ah, look who's back in the land of the living. You mean to say you don't remember a thing? You collapsed in the middle of the ceremony, gave us all a good fright, so we carried you back here. I must say, you're heavier than you look. You've hardly stopped of late. Your exertions must have caught up with you. But you adventurers are nothing if not resilient. Seeing as the worst is past, I shall take my leave and return to my duties. Oh, I almost forgot. The Elder Seedseer told me she'd like to see you when you felt well enough. The gentle soul was almost as worried about you as I was, bless her. When you're back on your feet, be sure to visit her at the Lotus Stand. Ah, you are going slow, are you not? I bid you welcome, my lady. The Elder Seedseer left word that you would be joining her at the Lotus Stand. May I show you in? I have looked forward to your coming going, but tell me, are you recovered? I am most glad of that. Now I hope you will not doubt the earnestness of my concern, but I ask a favour of you. Nor can I deny that I summoned you here in part with this in mind. Know, however, that I proceed only upon the understanding that you are rested and well. Thank you for hearing me out. I have written a letter to my counterparts in the Eorzan Alliance. The Battle of Cartonau and the calamity that followed claimed countless souls, and left countless more bereft and alone. In the dark days that followed, many were the survivors who thought themselves less fortunate than the dead. 5 years have come and gone, but the land and the people still bear the wounds of the devastation. Nor are we any closer to learning the fate of the Warriors of Light. Yet so long as we live, never must we give up hope. We owe this to those who laid down their lives that we might behold another dawn. In remembrance of them, a memorial service will soon be held upon the anniversary of the Battle of Cartonau. This missive bears the details for that service. You graciously accepted the part of emissary in the recent ceremony. Should you be so willing, I will now make you my envoy, and have you bear my message to our allies. Your dedication to the people of Gridania arouses fond memories in me, and I would choose no other for the role. Will you do me this favor? Yes, sir. Humbly, I thank you. As you are no doubt aware, our partners in the Eorzan Alliance lie some considerable distance away, nor are Uldar and Limsa Lominsa close to one another. Yet fear not, for I have no intention of subjecting you, mine own newly appointed envoy, to a journey which would take weeks by land. No, I mean for you to travel by air. Receive of me this airship pass. With it, you may make use of the skyways that connect the 3 city-states of the Alliance. The airship landing is situated upon the lower floor of the car line canopy. Simply show your pass and you will be admitted to the departure area. Before you embark upon your journey, however, you would do well to seek the worldly wisdom of Mione. Few forest-born Gridanians know more of the lands beyond the Twelves Wood than she. In better times, airships were available for the convenience of one and all. Alas, the risk that our crafts may fall to Imperial attack has forced a reduction in the number of flights. Consequently, it has become necessary to restrict air travel only to those whose need is great. Such individuals may petition the relevant parties to be issued an airship pass. As you may have deduced, I myself am one such party. Yet I was not alone in desiring that you be granted the privilege of air travel. Such is the potential you show. We have no doubt that you will reward our faith in you going. By the power vested in me, I bid you journey forth as my envoy into the great realm of Eorzea. Walk her fields, brave her seas, and strive to know her better. And wheresoever you go, go without fear, for the path shall ever be revealed to those who are true of heart. Guided by the crystal's light, set forth and discover your destiny. Damn. I'll go talk to Mione, and then before I leave to go to the next places, I will do the level 15 contract quest. "'Tis good to see you up and about again going. Tell me, did you pay the elder Seedseer a visit as I bade?" Appointed personal envoy? And now you are to bear the elder Seedseer's missive to our allies? Well, it seems you've made an impression on the great woman. I cannot argue with her judgment, though. You've earned this honor with tireless hard work, and anyone who says you don't deserve it had better not do so in my hearing. I find myself praising you often of late, but Mother is truly proud of you. Short of a warrior of light, I can imagine no better adventurer to represent us, and that, my girl, is some compliment. But I've flattered you enough for one day, and I don't want your head to get too big, or you'll be struggling to lug it around the realm. Speaking of which, Eorzea is a big old place. Now that you have an airship pass, you can really start to broaden your horizons. The sky is quite literally the limit. Even if your errand didn't call for it, I would strongly suggest visiting the other 2 city-states of the Alliance before you go anywhere else. They are, of course, Limsa Lominsa, City of Pirates, and Uldar, Jewel of the Desert. Once you've acquainted yourself with them, you can turn your sights on whichever less trodden region takes your fancy. The calamities changed the face of Eorzea, and much of her now lies in shadow, beyond man's ken. It is a veritable playground for a wide-eyed adventurer like your good self. Mind you, it won't all be fun and games. Each nation faces its fair share of problems, from internal strife to conflict with the beast tribes and their primals, so don't be too surprised if you find yourself embroiled in the odd, unsavory situation on your travels. But no matter what difficulties you encounter, I am confident that you will pull through and emerge the stronger for the experience. These are interesting times for Eorzea going. It's been 5 years now since the calamity, but folk are finally beginning to look to the future. A period of great change is upon us, and you have a part to play in it, and if that prospect doesn't excite you, I don't know what will. Okay, so before we go down and do that, let's do the next part. Holy pink! Balenciaga. Yes, same place. It is good to see you again, Goen. By the aura you exude, it is plain you have grown further as a conjurer. The time has come that you acquaint yourself with the third element of our art, water. For the first part of your lesson, you are to take this flask of pristine water and pour it at the foot of the hedge tree found near the hawthorn hut. The water's purity will draw forth the corrupting entity that is siphoning the tree's life force. Dispatch this being and then speak with Brother Josim at the hawthorn hut. As you might expect, he is a conjurer with a fine ear for the murmurings of brook and stream. Listen well to his advice if you would learn to master the element of water. Yokely dokely. Now where is the hedge tree? Ah, up there. It was a very interesting cutscene, though. There's a fair amount of interesting stuff. Well, I don't know much about the war. I don't know anything about what they were fighting or anything of the sort like that. I can vaguely remember the name of the big bad guy, but when I try and remember it, the only thing that comes to mind is Labubu, and I don't think that was his name. Okay, and that's dead now. Also, I was thinking about the skills, and so I assume the point of the Swift cast is so you can heal your tank in an emergency, and then Medica for when there's some kind of area of effect attack that hits everyone or multiple people. Greetings, Going. Brother Isumi informed me of your coming. I assume it was you who purified the befouled water at the hedge tree? The joyous bubbling of the elementals was a pleasure to hear. On behalf of both them and myself, I thank you. Now, without further ado, let us speak of that which Brother Isumi sent you here to learn. I trust you did not find it strange to be asked to tend to a tree when your lesson this day concerns the element of water. One need not have studied botany to realize that the forest requires more than rich soil to flourish. Water is essential for carrying the nutrients in the earth from a tree's roots all the way to the very tips of its leaves. This precious liquid is the lifeblood of the Twelves wood. Without it, naught would grow, but should it rise in too great a volume and too swiftly, the nourishing flow will become a crashing wave that washes away all before it. It is important to realize that all of nature is in balance. As Conjury derives its power from nature, we must take care not to use our art in a manner like to disrupt its state. Ever must we be mindful of the ceaseless tug of war embodied in creation, this fruitful stalemate of the elements. Brother Josin, are you about? I am here, sir. What has transpired? A herd of young antelope stags has gone berserk. I don't know what's gotten him so panicked, but there's no calming him now. The mad beast gored the soldiers sent to shepherd him away from the civilian settlement, leaving us with a pile of wounded over at Jocelyn's Spire, and not enough hands to staunch the bleeding. We need a healer, and fast. Curious. I sense nothing amiss in the whisperings of the elementals. What could have frightened these antelopes so? Apologies. I shall revisit these musings anon. Let us make haste. If matters are as chaotic as you say, I fear the number of injured may be rising as we speak. I doubt that we too will suffice. We must divide our forces. Going, travel straight away to Jocelyn's Spire and tend to the wounded. I shall endeavour to rally further healers and follow after you, bearing what restorative unguents I can. You, sir, heard to Stillglade Fane and beseech the aid of Brother Isumi. What is that? That is horrifying. I have never seen that before. Hua? A conjurer, you say? Praise Nofika. You've come not a moment too soon. Sounds like yet more wounded have been carried in. Pray offer them what aid you can. Have a cute, buddy. Gasp. I can breathe again. Thank you. These folk are out of danger for the present, but I fear our reprieve shall be brief. The battle with the stags yet rages, and there are reports of yet more wounded. I bid you join the wood whalers and help put an end to this. Seek them just off the road that leads to the northeast, and do not worry, my art should be sufficient to prevent matters from worsening here. Now go. Huck self off cliff. Oh no. Oh, they didn't attack me. Oh, neither was that one. Swag. Come to lend a hand, have you? Quickly, the fight is this way. Sylphie's here. I wonder if she's gonna cast Raise on something and create man-made abominations beyond human comprehension. Conjurer, your aid! The soldier needs all my attention. Please, help the other wood whalers. Stand firm. Oh, these guys don't like to get healed in any way. Cough, wheeze, miss! I'm fine, don't mind me. Pray tell me that we are not too late. That guy have horns? Sylphie, what have you done? I forbade you from using such methods. Guildmaster? I will not see you repeat your mother's mistakes. My mother never did anything wrong. Going, may I ask that you follow her, please? I fear my presence will only seek to provoke her further. She cannot have gone far in her weakened state. Aye aye, Capitan. I don't understand. When I try to cast my spells, nothing happens. When I reach for my power, there's just nothing there. Is this what the Guildmaster was trying to warn me about? He said I was repeating my mother's mistakes. The same thing happened to her. Losing her magic, I mean. And then she... Am I going to die? This can't be happening. I didn't think... Please, I need to be alone. Ooh. Yeesh. Grim. Very grim. Yeah, those guys just don't like taking my healing. And I don't know if it's just that maybe they have tons of HP or my healing is bad. It's probably that my healing is bad, to be fair. Don't have the right stats and everything yet. Wait, I remember this time. I'll use return. Whew. Going, you've returned at last. Were you able to speak with Sylphie? I see. I once taught you that conjurers harness the power of nature that we might bring about change. Earth, wind, water, healing. The principle is no different. For the art of mending, we draw on the boundless life force of nature and bestow it upon the wounded. Sylphie has never sought to borrow from that bounty. Her power to heal stems from her own life force, the vital energies of mortals, however finite, and now that which I most feared has come to pass. Her mother unwittingly took her own life through the continued use of her healing skills, and Sylphie's aptitude for the art is, if anything, even greater. Thus it is not unexpected that she should reach the limit of her strength at a much earlier age. If we do not intervene, this terrible tragedy will be repeated, and I, for one, cannot bear to see the child suffer the same fate as her mother. I shall think on a solution to this dark dilemma. It may be that I will have need of your assistance in the near future. Going. Do not doubt your abilities. You are a conjurer who has passed the trials of earth, wind, and water. You grow closer to nature with every passing day, and I sense within you the seeds of greatness. In your encounter with water, you learned its role as a bringer of life, but you also felt the implacable power of a surging wave as it swept you along in its path. Like earth and wind and nature at large, the element of water is possessed of more than one aspect. Having completed the third lesson, I am satisfied that you have mastered the fundamentals of conjuring. Yet this is but the beginning of your journey. Henceforth, you must strive to attune yourself even more closely to the elements and to nature. Aye aye. New drip required. Oh, purple. Could not be better. Truly. Is there a better color? I don't think so. Hello, cat. Welcome to my lap. I don't know if coming here was a great idea to, you know, to go somewhere to sleep, seeing as I'm going to be yapping in your ear this entire time, but to each their own, I suppose. I love seeing other characters and just like how interesting the designs are. Like, that's super cool. I love it. Because the part that really got me into the game initially was the armor on my paladin. I loved it. I loved the look, I loved the appearance, and so I would just hard focus going through the quest line, getting to the next quest and the next, for the only purpose of so that I could get to the next class quest and complete it all, so I'd get my armor set. Greetings, good madam. This is the reservation counter for the Limsa Lominsa bound flights. Oh, are you not going slow? The Elder Seedseer's personal envoy? We at Highwind Skyways are honored to serve you. Will you be flying with us today? Yes. Oop, wrong direction. Up on the ship we go. Attention all passengers. The airship bound for Limsa Lominsa is about to depart. Please make your way to the boarding gate. I don't know why that person's crying. Farewell, going. One day, minstrels will sing of your deeds. May you ever walk in the light of the crystal. Making it seem like we're never coming back. Oh, what the... I didn't expect this.
It has been 15 years, but the bitter taste of defeat lingers still. 15 years since the Imperial fleet set course for Mordona, led by the Egrios, mightiest of all vessels. Silver Till lay ripe for the taking, and all of Eorzea would soon be ours. Or so we believed. But an innumerable host of dragons met us that day, at the heart of which flew the great Midgard Zormer. Though we succeeded in slaying that lord among worms, the dread serpent's defeat was bought at too high a price. Our invincible flagship was lost, and all hope of victory with her. So ended our glorious conquest. Eorzea, a blighted realm, riddled with false gods. Twice now it has eluded the Empire's grasp. For all the destruction it wrought, even Meteor, the great sin, failed to yield us control over it. And for this failure, the realm has sunk deeper into depravity. It is twisted beyond all reckoning, rotten nigh to the core. Yet, it must be saved. Only Garlean rule can bring order to Eorzea. It falls to us to deliver the misguided masses from their ignorance.
We are of one mind, Lord Van Balthar.
Senior engineers, please report to Magitech research following scheduled inspection.
Hey, is the Legatus really planning to take another tilt at Eorzea?
Hey? What hole have you been hiding in? We're in the midst of preparing for a new campaign. And a huge one at that.
But I thought the Emperor had given up the Western lands for lost after Cartano. What could the Legatus possibly hope to gain by acting alone?
I sense you harbor certain doubts over the wisdom of the Legatus's plan.
My lord!
Please, call me Nero. Tell me, where were you born?
Othard, my lord.
Alamigo, my lord.
Ah, codename Hummingway, I presume.
I don't know what you...
Silence. Your denials will not change your fate. I assure you, Frumentarium sees all.
Oh my.
Clean up this mess, and do not miss any, or I shall be most displeased.
At once, my lord.
Garland, soon you will be made to know the true power of Magitech.
Well, damn, I was not expecting that. I didn't expect them to show up so soon. I thought they'd show up much later into the main quest. Or talk of Midgard Sorma, who I vaguely remember you get a little version of him following you around in... I think it's the second expansion, it might be the third, I'm not 100%. Ah, you must be the envoy from Gridania. Welcome to Limpsa Lominsa. My lady, Admiral Flofuswin awaits your arrival. That was an unexpected name to show up in front of me. You are the Gridanian envoy? Welcome to Limpsa Lominsa. The Admiral has been looking forward to your arrival. Please proceed to the Crow's Lift at your earliest convenience. It will take you to Bulwark Hall. Once there, pray speak with Xanthal. He will be pleased to show you in to the Admiral's command room on the bridge. Up to the Bulwark Hall. Greetings, madam, and welcome to our fair city. If you'd permit me to examine the seal on the missive you carry. Yes, everything seems to be in order, my apologies. We cannot afford to be complacent, you understand. Please, step this way.
Enter. I did not expect the Gridanian envoy to be an adventurer. It speaks highly of your character that the Elder Seedseer would choose an outsider to represent her nation's interests. This way. I bid you welcome. I am Melvib Blufisvin, Admiral of Limso Lominsa, and Commander of the Maelstrom. Now, what news from the Black Shroud?
A memorial service to honor the fallen? Seven hells. Has it been 5 years? 5 years since the Gallian Empire sought to wrest Eorzea from our grasp. It was in answer to the imperial threat that the city-states formed the Grand Companies and forged their Eorzean alliance anew. But Garlemald was not content to wager all on a simple contest of martial might. They had other plans, the Meteor Project. Legatus Nail Van Darnus, Hell's Taken, intended to cleanse our realm by snatching the lesser moon Dalamond from the heavens and casting it down upon our heads. Desperate to prevent this lunatic scheme, we marched our forces to the Cartanau Flats and there met the 7th Imperial Legion in battle. Never have I seen a fight like the Battle of Cartanau, and I have seen full many. But though we gave no quarter, spared not one ons of effort, we could not prevent what followed. From inside the shell of Dalamond came a winged nightmare, a dragon the size of a bloody city. 'Twas the elder primal Bahamut, bent on making the 8th hell of Eorzea. In the space of a breath, the legions of the Empire were set aflame, while our own armies fared little better. 'Twas as if the whole world was burning. Words cannot well describe the scene. And yet, by some miracle, a few among us were spared. Even as I steeled myself for death, a blinding white light enveloped me, robbing me of my senses. When I regained them, the dragon was gone, and the still smouldering land was warped beyond all knowing. Were Archon Lusuix still with us, he would doubtless shed some light on these unfathomable happenings. Alas, he is not, and I fear we will want for his wisdom in the days to come. For while our nation struggled to recover from the devastation, the beastmen called forth their damned primals to torment us anew. Unless we put aside our differences and rebuild now, our foes will catch us unprepared. And I speak not only of the beastmen. Do not imagine that the Empire has forsaken its claim on Eorzea. The Imperials crowd our borders, waiting to strike. Damn it all, we need champions to replace those we lost. But such thoughts are worse than worthless. Time is short, and none will save us save ourselves. It is the duty of every soul who survived the calamity to work together for the good of Eorzea, and this memorial service may be the very thing to unite us. I, Kani Senna, has the right of it. I accept her proposal. Your duty is done here, adventurer. I will see to it that the Elder Seedseer receives my reply. You travel next to Uldar, yes? Pray give my regards to General Robin. Oh, and tell him the wolf has been sniffing around the stables. A private jest, and one in poor taste, but I would have you tell it all the same. Fare you well going. May the navigator guide you on your journey. I need to go to the airship landing. Greetings, madam. This is the count of our passengers traveling to Uldar. A pleasure to serve you again, madam. Are you ready to board the airship to Uldar? Yes. Oh man, Merilib, so attractive. My first character looked nearly identical to her, purely by accident. That was before they brought out the Vera, and then I was always a bunny girl ever since. I'm a simple man. Ah, you must be the envoy from Gridania. Welcome to Uldar, madam. The Flame General awaits your arrival. Welcome to Uldar, madam. We've been expecting you. Flame General Raban will receive you in the fragrant chamber. Please take the lift down to the Hustings Strip and speak with Bartholomew at the Royal Promenade. Where's the elevator? This way. Hustings Strip. Just realized I forgot to do the Aetherites in Limsila Minsa. So I'll have to take the airship back over there instead of teleporting. Peak, truly. The Gridanian envoy, I presume? Would you be so good as to allow me to inspect the missive you bear, madam? My thanks. Ah yes, the seal of the Elder Seedseer. Please proceed.
Ah, a guest from Gridania. I thought I smelled leaf mold. I won't hold it against you. If you're half the warrior Kane says, 'tis a wonder you don't reek of dead Ixal. Welcome to the Sultanate of Uldar. I am Rauban al-Din, General of the Immortal Flames. But you did not come all this way to trade formalities.
Don't bite me, cat. Cartanau. I remember. Bloody Cartanau. Do you know what happened that day, adventurer, when we took the field against the Garleans? So my counterparts have educated you. Oh, trust Merilib to make light of our wolf problem. Women always did have a black sense of humor. Wolves are bloodthirsty beasts upon which one cannot turn one's back. It is only a matter of time before they bite. So it was with the Garleans 50 years ago. No sooner had they learned how to use Magitech than they began seizing territory from their neighbors. Led by the then Legatus Solus Zos Galvus. They swiftly brought the other nations of Illispar to heel, and so the Legatus became an emperor and his republic an empire which then set its sight upon Eorzea. But the conquering emperor is now an old man of 80 winters. His health is failing and he has no clear successor. Like as not, this is why the Garleans have become quiet of late. But the 14th Imperial Legion is still entrenched within our borders, and their commander, Legatus Gaius van Baelsa, has long harbored ambitions of conquest. Were he to strike now, I fear we would fall like so many others before us, and not only Uldar, but Gridania and Limsa Lominsa as well. For the calamity brought the lot of us to our knees, and we've yet to get up. We barely have the strength to stand against the beast tribes, never mind the primals they mean to summon. We are a realm divided, adventurer, an alliance in name only. But the wolf cares not for the plight of its prey. The Garleans stir, and the Admiral would not let it go unnoticed. All other concerns pale in comparison to the Empire, even the beast tribes and their bloody primals. We must stand united once more, that much is clear, and if we are to do so, we must remember the cause which last brought us together. Can-E will have her memorial. We will honor the memory of the fallen. We will remind the people what their brothers and sisters fought and died for. Shall I inform the Sultana and the Syndicate? I will speak with her grace myself. Very good, sir. The Elder Seedseer will have my reply, Anon. My thanks to your adventurer. My thanks to you, adventurer. Oakley dokley. I will end it there. Yeah, pretty good. A lot of cutscenes, a lot of information. Yeah, I mean, it's all interesting stuff. I'm enjoying finding out about it. It's interesting knowing now when things are like coming into the story, just because I didn't think they showed up till late, like level 30 quest missions, maybe later. Still interesting either way. Yeah. Thank you for watching. If you got any, questions, comments, anything like that, please, do leave one. Happy to answer anything. And yeah, thank you kindly. Have a good day.